is now a new month, and the latest edition of 605 magazine has come out.
And joining us to tell us a little bit more, Alana Snyder with 605 magazine. Appreciate you being with us this morning and kind of giving us a scoop on what to look out for this year.
Love being here.
Always this year, multiple this year.
Right.
What's new? What are we expecting this month?
Yeah, this is actually a popular one. It's the bar and restaurant issue. So it's great because everyone's hungry, everyone likes to drink. So we visited all over the state to see what's going on. We started in Vermillion. They have their first brewery, and it's called 19 Brewing Company. And that is based off of the Clay County license plates, and they actually have a whole wall of the license plates showing like the 19, which is kind of cool. They collected that. They did a really good job. It's Katie Ulrich. She's been involved in the bar scene for a long time in Vermillion, and then Ed Garish is a home brewer. And so they combined their talents and came up with the first brewery. That's a custom wallpaper they made. They really pay a lot of attention to detail to make it a really unique experience. But they have awesome beers like the Say What Hazy IPA. They have great merch, but everyone from older craft beer lovers to when we went there was a big USD table having a big meeting. So they just want people to come in, relax, and have some beers or a date night or whatever you want to do in Vermillion that's not Bud Light.
The USD congregation area now.
Right, exactly.
Where all the meetings go.
Yes. And then we went all the way to Custer, and this was very exciting. So I don't know if you've heard of Skogan Kitchen, but that's one of the most popular culinary experiences like in South Dakota. So Cammie actually is the little sister of Eliza, who's one of the owners of Skogan. And she went there during the pandemic to help her because she was pregnant. And then the husband, Eric, went there during the pandemic. And they were only going to be there for like a month or two to help out or like to be in Custer. And they fell in love, and they realized there was also a need for elevated breakfast food. So they opened Hem AM, is how you say it. And that means home in Danish. So it's very like Heige vibes, and they have everything from like salmon Benedict to lobster Benedict. They have this really popular item called the Mojo, which is like fried chicken and waffles, and they have or fried chicken and pancakes. Ooh. They have, deviled eggs. It's just really cool, and they just have a like who cares or let's just play with it motivation for their culinary treats. So.
Some good kind of soul food there. You got to get the bag.
They'll make them. Yeah, and what's great too is like people literally drive 45 minutes every Saturday or Sunday to get their breakfast, and they have regulars and travelers alike. So it's really cool.
Very cool. Okay, so where else did your travels take you then, kind of for this edition?
Yeah, so one that's really cool is in Sioux Falls. We went to Thai 10. And so that's like a mix on North Minnesota where it's like it could be either fast dining or sit down. And it's a really cool family. It's Ruth, it's Kidilak? I could be butchering her last name. But it's this big family experience. They all help with Thai 10, and it's all their family recipes. It's like coconut curry recipes. You can do anything. You can do pad Thai if you want to play it a little safe. You can get a little spicy. They have recommendations if you want. But I thought it was really cool because they all come together. They also have the Asian market, I believe, on Minnesota. And so they want you to come in, and Thai 10 is like, Thai is obviously the culinary term of like the food. 10 is 1 out of 10. So, I mean, they're telling you they're 10. Yeah. But together it's Thai 10. So the Titan is actually a guardian and someone that looks over you. So that's like their big kind of theme there, which is really neat. So definitely to go or sit down. They also have the thing called the juicer that they're known for that you should try. And that is like a sparkling soda that they mix with juices, and that's like their specialty. So it's a little secret family recipe.
Okay, very cool. So if people want access to this edition, how can they do so?
Yep, they can grab a hard copy throughout the state, otherwise 605magazine.com, or follow us on social media.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be right back after the break.